When we walk through a forest, we feel peace and wonder, as if the air itself is charged with calm and possibility. We're surrounded by towering trunks and rustling leaves, each one a living monument to time and resilience. Trees are more than just quiet giants. They're dynamic, living powerhouses, silently shaping the world around us. Inside every tree is a hidden world, pulsing with a subtle, natural energy that most of us never notice. This isn't magic, but a feat of nature's engineering, a gentle electricity born from the processes that keep trees alive and thriving. Each tree is surrounded by a tiny electrical field, a silent testament to its life force, quietly humming with activity. Science now reveals that trees are, in a real sense, living power sources, generating energy as they grow and breathe. Imagine standing by an ancient oak. What you can't see is the constant, silent activity within. Roots draw in water, minerals, and nutrients from deep in the earth. Leaves turn sunlight into energy, fueling growth and life in a process that powers entire ecosystems. And a subtle electrical current flows along the trunk, connecting every part of the tree. This is the tree's hidden heartbeat, connecting earth to sky, linking roots to leaves in a continuous vital circuit. Even the most familiar parts of our world hold extraordinary secrets, waiting to be discovered if we look closely. Understanding this hidden energy invites us to see trees with new awe and to appreciate their quiet complexity. They're intricate biological machines, masters of physics and chemistry, working in harmony with the world around them. Their gentle electrical field is simply a consequence of being alive, a sign of the remarkable processes happening within. As we explore this secret, we appreciate the ingenuity of nature and the silent power that trees bring to our world. The forest isn't just quiet, it's alive with invisible energy, powering life itself and connecting all living things. Trees are more than wood and leaves. They're silent, living generators, quietly sustaining the world around them. To understand a tree's secret power, we start with water. Water is the lifeblood of every tree, quietly fueling its growth and strength from the very beginning. A large tree drinks hundreds of liters daily, pulling water from roots to leaves. This incredible feat happens every single day, even in the tallest giants of the forest. This journey happens inside the xylem, a network of tiny, hollow straws running the tree's length. These microscopic tubes are the highways that make the tree's upward journey possible. When leaves release water vapor, it creates suction, pulling water upward. This process, called transpiration, is driven by the sun's warmth and the gentle movement of air. This water isn't just H2O, it's a nutrient-rich solution filled with charged particles called ions. These ions are essential for the tree's health and growth, acting like tiny messengers. As water travels, it delivers essential nutrients and ions throughout the tree. Every cell receives what it needs to thrive, thanks to this constant upward flow. This upward flow is the engine of the tree's life, powered by sun and air. Without this movement, the tree's inner world would come to a halt. Without it, the tree couldn't make food or survive. The entire ecosystem would suffer, as trees are the foundation of forest life. But this flow does more than sustain life. It's the key to the tree's hidden electrical power. The movement of ions creates tiny electrical currents, invisible but vital. The simple act of drinking water begins to generate energy. Every drop that enters the roots sets this remarkable process in motion. Trees are living conduits, turning water's journey into a subtle spark. This hidden energy is part of what makes trees so extraordinary. The great upward journey is the start of the tree's electric secret, a process that connects earth, water, and sky in a silent, powerful dance. Let's connect water's journey to electricity. The xylem's inner walls are negatively charged, while the water carries both positive and negative ions. As water flows, the walls attract positive ions and repel negative ones, separating charges. Positive ions move slowly near the walls, Negative ions flow faster up the center. This separation creates a tiny electrical potential, a spark of electricity. This process, called streaming potential, happens in every tree, every moment. Millions of xylem tubes work together, turning the tree into a biological generator. The tree isn't trying to make electricity. It's a natural result of its design. Nature has engineered trees to generate electricity simply by moving water. The tree's spark is a quiet marvel of physics at work in the wild. This constant separation of charges creates a measurable electrical difference between a tree's base and its top. The roots become slightly more positive, the canopy more negative. The tree acts like a weak, natural battery, its own living voltage source. The voltage is tiny, just a few dozen millivolts, but it's real and constant. Every tree in the forest generates its own small voltage, creating a landscape of natural batteries. The forest floor is the positive terminal, the canopy, the negative. This gentle electrical energy is part of the forest's character. Nature perfected this biological battery millions of years ago. The tree's electrical field isn't for a specific task. It's a sign of life. It's a direct indicator of water flowing within. Trees are not just wood. They're living, breathing, electrically active beings. The forest is alive with a silent, natural current. For years, the idea that trees could generate electricity was just a fascinating theory, something whispered about in scientific circles, but never truly proven. That changed when a group of curious scientists found a way to actually listen to the tree's hidden signals. By carefully placing electrodes at different points along a tree's trunk and connecting them to a highly sensitive voltmeter, they were able to measure a small but consistent voltage, evidence of a living current flowing within. The base of the tree was always more positive than the top, revealing a stable, living signal that pulsed through the wood and sap. Scientists recorded these voltages for weeks on end, watching as the numbers rose and fell in gentle daily cycles, almost like the tree was breathing. The voltage peaked during the day, when the tree was most active, drawing up water and nutrients, and then dropped at night as the tree rested. Weather played a role in this electric song too. Bright sun and strong winds increased the voltage, making the signal stronger and more vibrant, while clouds and rain caused it to decrease, as if the tree was quieting down. These patterns proved that the tree's electricity was closely linked to the flow of water inside it, connecting the tree's inner life to the world around it. The tree's electrical signal is like a heartbeat, a living pulse that reflects its health, activity, and connection to the environment. By listening to this electric song, scientists could monitor a tree's health in real time, detecting stress, disease, or changes in its environment before they became visible. The forest's silent hum became a measurable, living rhythm, a secret language that we are only just beginning to understand. Trees sing an electric song, and now, for the first time, we can finally hear it and learn from it. This discovery opened a new window into the secret life of trees, revealing a world of signals and rhythms hidden in plain sight. In one groundbreaking experiment, scientists connected electrodes to a maple tree and the ground, forming a circuit. They found the tree produced a steady voltage, tiny but stable. Using a special circuit, they stored and boosted this energy to power a small sensor. The tree itself powered electronic equipment, no batteries needed. This proved nature's voltage could be harnessed for practical use. Imagine forests dotted with sensors, all powered by the trees themselves. This discovery blurred the line between biology and technology, revealing new possibilities for energy and environmental monitoring. These tiny electric fields are more than a curiosity. They're a window into tree health. By monitoring voltage, we can track water flow and detect stress or disease in real time. Networks of sensors could warn us of drought or environmental threats before damage occurs. Trees become guardians, signaling when they need help. These fields may even influence how insects or birds interact with trees. Tree electricity connects biology, chemistry, and physics, inspiring new questions and discoveries. It reminds us to look closer and appreciate the science hidden in nature. Imagine a forest, not just as individual trees, but as a vast interconnected electrical network. Roots and soil form a massive conductor. The canopy interacts with the atmosphere. Underground, fungi connect trees, sharing nutrients and possibly electrical signals. Could trees communicate electrically through this wood-wide web? It's a thrilling possibility. The forest's collective electric field may even influence weather and climate. The forest is an active participant in Earth's electrical system, not just a passive backdrop. Each tree is a node in a living, dynamic superorganism. The silent hum of the forest is the sound of deep connection and cooperation. The discovery of tree electricity reminds us that the world is full of hidden wonders. Trees have quietly generated electricity for millions of years, adding to their marvels. This revelation inspires curiosity and respect for the natural world. Science is about asking new questions and seeing the familiar with fresh eyes. Trees are not just resources, they're complex, essential partners in life's story. Their silent, sustainable energy is a lesson for us all. Next time you see a tree, remember the river of life and the gentle spark within. In their silent hum, we find a profound connection to the living world.